I lived in Thailand for about a little over 3 years, and then we were sent to the refugee camp, which is in the Philippines. So we took an airplane, went to the Philippines, and I was there for about a year and a half. And then we came to United States in the dead of February, which was freezing cold for us. It was like a total change in the environment. Everything was different. It was, I think it was more of shocking, like everything was so clean. I could smell like the chlorine in the water and everything. So it was just shocking. And I remember being able not to sleep because it just was so much different. And when we were like in the Philippines and in Thailand, we don't travel at night. So when I travel at night here in the United States, I would put my head under the blanket thinking there's robbers on the side of the cars trying to kidnap us or take something away from us. So it took me probably like a good 2 years before I realized nobody's gonna steal from you, nobody's gonna hurt you. So it's a total different experience. It's very different the way I grew up. My mom was very, very traditional, so she was very strict. Like the boys can do whatever they want. They got all the privilege in the world because they're boys and men. And the girls would stay home, got to keep the house clean, got to scrub the house, you know, got to help take care of grandma, got to go back outside in the garden, weed the garden, got to cut the flowers in the front yard, got to go to school, got to stay on task. And I think the reason why is just to keep us staying busy and to keep us focused. And the other difference is my mom, she got married at a young age because in Cambodia, women married very young. I think my grandma got married at 13 and my mom got married at 18. And so it's like you learn all the housework, like you learn how to cook, you learn how to clean, you know how to take care of your younger siblings. It's almost like all the training in a female is to train them to be a wife. In America, the difference is we get to go to school, we get to educate ourselves, we get to voice our opinion, and we stand at the same level as men do. And so looking at that, it's just, I don't know, what do you guys think? You think being trained as girls in here, trained as female just to know how to cook, to clean, to take care of babies, or to be able to get educated, to go into a career and do something for yourself. I think it's just, you have a choice. I think like my mom's generation and my grandma's generation, they don't have a choice. I'm starting to see more of the changes, but still in a way, we're still taught the same way. And most of the females, like my generation and the generation before me, who married Cambodian men, even though they can go out and hold their career, they're still expected to cook and clean, and so they have to juggle both sides of the world, which is kind of hard. Where in America, I guess you can decide, okay, I don't want to have kids, not yet, not now. I want to do my career, and when I get to my career to where I want it, okay, maybe I want to settle down and have kids. But they have that choice. And I think way back before, they didn't have that choice. And I'm just glad I was being raised in America, and my mom got sick when I was 15, so I were able to push my way through and learn to take on my career, and at the same time I didn't have to marry a guy in my culture, so it was kind of nice. But I remember my mom was very strict. She didn't want us to be dating, so I ended up marrying the first guy I dated. So I kind of did carry that culture back with me. But I remember if my mom was there to that day that I met that person, I doubt I would be able to marry him, because in our culture there's a lot of arranged marriage. So we do not get to decide who we marry. We do not get to decide if we wanted to go to school. My mom got taken out of school at the age of, I think she was in 5th grade, so maybe 15 or 16 years old, she was done. They told her it's over, you know, it's time to be a woman. So I'm just grateful that this culture has allowed me to embrace both sides of the world. You know, my culture, at the same time, I have a voice, and that is great, and that's why I'm here today, because if I didn't have that, you wouldn't see me. That's what everybody said. they were wondering. I was like, do you guys really love each other, or do you guys really hate each other by the time you're done? My husband and I have a really awesome relationship where if I'm on his job, he's the boss. So everything gets directed to him on the painting business. When we're home or we're dealing on like the financial side or anything that I have to do, I'm the boss, and he doesn't like taking orders from me. He says I'm a lot harder on him. I was like, nope, you got to vacuum it again. The carpet needs all the. But this is where I'm saying it's really nice to have somebody from a total different culture to be with, and not have to feel that we're not of equal. And my husband and I, we stand side by side in the things that we do and the decision we make for our children or for our family. If I was married to a Cambodian guy, I wouldn't have that decision. I have to answer to him. He's more intelligent than me. He's a man. He's made in the image of Buddha, so I have to answer to that. And this is where I said in America, I'm grateful for that. To be able to have somebody who is a partner, not somebody who is my king.
My name is Jackson Zapp.
And I'm Kalila Jones.
My name is Annika Kaddick.
And I'm Lily Genovese.